the L10 and having everybody held accountable to certain things every week and every quarter and every year, that's really, truly, I think that's why I picked two, because those two together are just so powerful.
Well, hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Clark Neuhoff. I'm an EOS implementer. I work here in the Chicago area, and I am joined today with one of my really good friends and really good clients, Dave Doubek. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Good, Clark.
Dave, if you could just share a little bit, what have you learned about your leadership, about your leadership team? What's become clear through these experiences?
Yeah, thanks, Clark, for having me. I think probably most overall, just that we don't panic, that my leadership team, honestly, we feel like we can overcome any obstacles, anything that's thrown at us. Coincidentally, right before COVID hit in February, we had our email hacked. And when we had our next quarterly meeting, we had forgotten about it, and our email was hacked and it was down for 48 hours. And we had to migrate from an Exchange server to Office 365. And we had even forgotten about it because we were so aligned as a leadership team and nobody was panicking. So we kind of laughed at when you looked at the last 90 days between that and COVID and everything else. And obviously being in the healthcare space, having to continue operations, it felt like 90 days felt like 12 months, but we all kind of got a laugh out of it. So I think overall, just the calmness of this leadership team and how they really, really perform under adversity.
How has it helped specifically? How has the EOS process helped the company?
Listen, I go back to when I originally read the book, and gosh, that's probably 6 years ago now, that we all had frustrations. We'd have these meetings and we'd have a lot of good ideas and a lot of things were thrown out on the table and nothing really got done, right? Nothing ever got accomplished and nothing ever got implemented. And so I think from my perspective, it goes back to just an overall frustration of moving the ball forward and bringing things to the finish line. And for me, being, a finance, entrepreneurial, but, finance background, having a place to put things and having a place to kind of compartmentalize, very important to me. And, organization, very important to me. I do not like, nobody likes surprises, I don't think. And, being able to be kind of systematic about it was probably what attracted me the most to the EOS system.
Is there one tool in particular that's your go-to, or that you really just, boy, couldn't live without that?
I'm going to cheat because I think there's two of them, right? The scorecard for sure, and just the L10 meetings. I know you're asking me for one. I don't think I can pick one. For people, non-EOS people, it's what you would, our scorecard is our dashboard, right? It's, I always make the analogy, it's like looking at all your instrument panel. If you're a pilot, the moment something starts to get off track and you have the ability to pivot and change and get, and make things, obviously, avoid some severe, issues. And I say the L10 because that's what originally brought me to EOS was, getting out of meetings and not feeling like we accomplished anything. Yeah, we had a lot of good, brainstorming sessions and we had a lot of ideas, but the L10 and having everybody held accountable to certain things every week and every quarter and every year, that's really, truly, I think that's why I picked two, because those two together are just so powerful. It's been pretty steady as you go. I think, now that we've, listen, we're kind of EOS veterans, right? We've been running it for a little over 5 years, 5.5 years, and here at MMP 3 years. So I think, just the discipline to stay on track. I think, you've used the word EOS pure, and I use it a lot myself. I know we get a kick out of that, but it's truly, I think, to keep people on track. I think, sometimes you can get if you're doing the same thing, you kind of get lazy and maybe you should take some shortcuts. So for me, it's just staying pure to the program and making sure that we don't get off track and we don't take shortcuts. So for me, and it holds true in this crisis, for sure.
Well, Dave, thanks so much. Powerful stuff. And again, it's from somebody who's using this stuff every day, leading a company and leading people. Really appreciate your time and give my best to the team. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Clark. It's really, truly been a life changer.